Oh ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Roll the intro. Hello, Sean. How are you? I got a quick question for you. What's your opinion on piracy? To just address your video last week, I'm gonna need more than a quick questions response time for this. So there's going to be a entire dissertation in podcast form linked down below. And I would encourage not only you, Sean, but other people to listen to it, because there I'm going to illuminate a lot of the things about CRT and the right wing's co-option of that term as kind of just teaching, America's very bad history with treatment of minorities in this country of various types. So that's gonna be a thing, and we're just gonna move on to the main bit in question. So, what's your opinion of piracy? This question kind of popped into my head yesterday when we were yet again, as the fans of various Nintendo franchises, were dealing with the ever reoccurring question: God damn it, Nintendo, why are you so ignorant? Let us give you money. Why was I saying that? Because in a previous video, which you can see right over there, and it's probably in the card upstairs and down in the description, I was talking about how in end of March 2023, they're going to be shutting down the Wii U and 3DS Nintendo eShops, meaning that if you have bought digital versions of games, if you have downloaded digital freeware, after that point, it will no longer be available. Now, regardless of the Pokemon specific context of that, Nintendo has shown time and time again that they want control more than they want to make money. And it makes sense. Japanese companies are notoriously kind of sleazy in the intellectual rights thing. They tend to value control over it more than being able to make money off of it, which is why it is, in my personal opinion, morally okay to pirate any Nintendo games. Because to stop piracy, piracy is not an issue of price, it's an issue of service. If a game is difficult to acquire and play, it's easier to pirate it, that people are just going to pirate it. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean you say, "Oh, I don't got $60, so I'm gonna go pirate Cyberpunk 2077." That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that if the only way for you to legally play a game is to either spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on very hard to get hardware and actual game, the game itself, or if the game is, that's to say, if the game is even available, then what do you do? You know what I mean? Like, for example, take Miramax, Harvey Weinstein's company, specifically some of Kevin Smith's work, like Dogma, a personal favorite of mine, or a lot of those films you can't stream anywhere. You can't get them anywhere, and from as far as I know, they're not even for sale anymore. In my opinion, you can pirate movies like that because, again, piracy is an issue that arises from service, not pricing. Now, pricing can definitely be a thing for some people, but on the whole, when you make it easier to play your game and provide services that make it preferable to not pirate, piracy goes down. Steam is a perfectly good example of that. While the Epic Game Store all the publishers were running to the Epic Game Store for their much more friendly pricing split, the fact of the matter is that Steam takes all that extra money it gets and reinvests it into its platform, because they know that if they have the best platform for people to use for their game, to buy their games, people are going to buy their games to be in that ecosystem. That's just the reality of it. So bringing it back to piracy, obviously it's illegal and it's wrong, but at best it's morally okay, and at worst it's morally gray to pirate things that you just cannot obtain legally otherwise. Now, disclaimer, for legal reasons, I'm not saying to anybody to go pirate shit. No, I'm not telling you to do that. But if you do happen to use places like RetroArch and, freemu.com to browse possible illicit goods in the shape of video game ROMs, you shouldn't do that. I understand why you would. You shouldn't do that. Hint, 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 nudge, nudge. You should not do that at all. And the hint, hint, nudge, nudge is for you to not do that. Understand? You shouldn't pirate stuff. It's illegal. But regardless, Sean, and especially the viewer watching this, what is your opinion about piracy? Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to, and I have a Twitter, and it's down in the description. So use a hashtag AQQ and hashtag HIMedia on Twitter, and I'll see if I can browse some of your responses. But it may be in the next video. We'll see. Either way, big, gigantic thank you to my patrons. Big, gigantic thank you to my Twitch subs. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I appreciate you bunches and bunches. And finally, Sean, I will see you this weekend, my brother.
Winston, good sir, tell me, are you a patron? Exactly, my friend. And ladies and gentlemen, you too can be patrons and get access to a bunch of perks, including being the end credits of every one of my videos. Also, please do me a gigantic favor and go over to PT Sean's YouTube channel, link in the description, and give him a subscribe. Also, if he has any promotions or merch sales going, please go and financially help him with that. He deserves the world. He's the best guy. I know you love Sean more than me, Winston, but you're here in my apartment and there's nothing you can goddamn do about it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please like or follow or sub. Or else. Thanks again.
Poggers.